Welcome my friends back to Marvel Snap. We're back Wednesday stream at an unusual hour. Having to get around, still getting into a rhythm with the new job. I'm very excited though. Very excited to see what Alioth can brew up for us. So far I've been loving the card. These are past my expectations. I love being wrong about cards releasing in better states than I initially anticipate they will be in, so here we are. Let's go Angela. This is incredible for us, so feel advantage to the point of maybe snapping here, we'll see. Just go Spider-Man, that activates Miles. Then we could be looking at Silk Miles kind of combo. Yeah, this feels great. VJ, how's it going? It's ninja time! Ninja at a new hour. How you been, VJ? Yeah, but this way, with Mount Vesuvius, I didn't need to snap early. Shuri? Cosmo?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yeah, I guess they're just trying to work Cosmo back into the Shuri deck. Bearded Grizzly, how's it going? Mischievous, hey. Great to see all you guys. Alright, so then it's Silk. I want to kick her with the Spider-Man. And then I think I'm actually going to go for the Nightcrawler here. If Silk hops to the left, this is a way to be able to push him back. And Craven is good. The Snowguard's a bit of a dud because it's blocked by the Cosmo. Jean Grey is fine. Wave's a bit of a dud. Doom. I don't know. Do I want to play into the Cosmo? Because I could just play Nightcrawler and move him to the left and then he gets buffed, right? Ciao Tikis, how's it going, man? Just woke up seeing me streaming. It's 2 a.m. here. Grizzly, you woke up and it's 2 a.m.? Well, if you're going to be up for a little bit, come on in. I'm doing good, Ciao Tikis. Glad to be hanging out. Awesome. Snowguard in here is odd. Why do you say that, Mischievous Kira? I think Snowguard's just a great card. He gives us location interaction. It would allow us to be able to disable Mount Vesuvius if we wanted to. We cut Legion from the deck, and we also are just so focused on early tempo that we always want to have these other small cards to be able to work into our combos. We cut Kitty, right? The deck used to run like Kitty Chavez, but because we're going Wave, Doom, Alioth, we're looking at some other options while the Jean Grizz also is bumping some of these other cards out of place. So, for this one, I mean, Jean Grey is... yeah, Jean Grey would have pretty much been unstoppable. Play her down, be able to move cards over. We'll take this. Where do I like Alioth most so far? It's actually here. I've tried... so I've not played Alioth Destroy yet. That's the one tech that I've not done yet, like a ramping Destroy with the Alioth and a Null combo. But I've tried pretty much everything else. Thanos, Ramp, Wave, and Silky Move. This has been the best one. The Snowguard variant is so nice. I do like the Champions variant quite a bit. If I have a chance, can I explain a little bit more in depth the Snowguard, Hawk, and the Bear? Yeah, so the Bear is going to repeat any location that it would make sense to write on reveal in front of the location text. So obviously Onslaught Citadel, there's no effect that the Bear would cause to repeat Danger Room. This one doesn't make sense either. This is like, it would make sense to write ongoing in front of it, so the Bear doesn't affect those guys. But if there is something like Savage Land, it could say is like an invisible on reveal spawn 2 raptors. If you bear that, you get the repeat of the raptor's creation. The catch that I think throws a lot of people off is if there's something like Bifrost. That's on turn 4, a specific turn is specified as to when the effect happens. Bear doesn't make those repeat, because if you activate the repeat, it's checking the timer. What turn is it in the game? And it's not the turn that it's supposed to activate, so then it doesn't reactivate. I kind of want to go Jean. If we go Jean, I could then go Angela, Silk, Jeff, push all these cards to the side. Yeah, let's play Jean here. Not a big fan of the Snowguard. She still feels clunky to you, Mischievous? I think she's one of the best cards in the game, period. We're just gonna have to see it different. There's a lot of other cards you can swap in. I think you have to run some kind of location interaction. You could bring Legion back, but then the deck feels a little bit top heavy. You could cut Jean Grey to be able to run the Legion. but then you're not synergizing as well with the Alioth. I mean, the deck does well without the Alioth. It was a good shell before this. You're up now. Let's go. Been using this deck, rank 85 now. Let's go, Beardy. This could be our infinite. Run it down, man. Haven't played Snap in a day or two. Went from 5k to 49,000. Mischievous, are you kidding me? That's crazy. Like, I knew that you would drop, but that's nuts. I feel like ladder is privy on Galactus and Alioth now. Started only getting 1 or 2 cubes playing that build versus the 4 to 8 that you were getting the night he released. Gonna try the recipe we're cooking up. Isaac, I hope that it works for you. Yeah, the really, the telegraphed ones? Victory. This guy. Didn't he snap? He snapped, played wave, and now he's just done. It's because he saw the Jean. Did he snap when we were playing the Jean Grey? I think it finally dawned on him that like playing 1 card into Jean Grey is going to go terribly for him. Alright, well, we're top 700 now. So we've climbed 50 ranks already tonight. You guys are a good luck charm. No, please, no. How's it going? Today you got snow? Yes, Beardy, yes. What about the location that says the least amount of wins? Would Hawk cancel it out? Okay, yeah. So I talked about Bear, but then Hawk. Hawk will disable the effects, but the effects come back at the end of the game. So, no. It will cancel them for the purpose of calculating initiative in that mid-game period, but when it comes to end-of-game scoring, the Hawk effect goes away. I should put down Silk. More points, right? Got a video on this deck? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Jarvis. It should be the latest video on the YouTubes. Actually been doing pretty well. How was work? Yes, that guy. It was good. I'm getting used to the shift. There's just something like inherently satisfying about being able to work with people, especially in like for me giving advice and helping people out. So I enjoy it. I'm gonna throw Jeff over here. Buff the Craven. That'll activate Miles. Hope to be able to draw Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man or Jean Grey is our best top deck here. They go Devil D. Alright. This time it works way better for you. Hey KG, how's it going? It's been a while, man. Good to see you. Okay, so I got Angela instead. That is not great. Alright guys, so the metagame around Mount Vesuvius, right? You don't snap going into Mount Vesuvius. If you think you have an advantage going into Mount Vesuvius, you want to project weakness. You don't snap, and then once the opponent is accepting and they lock in, then you snap to be able to hit them with that boomer snap. They can't get away. How do we feel? I feel pretty meh. Like it's fine. I can do this for a power spike on Xandar, move the Nightcrawler, buff the Craven, play the Alioth. That will help me crawl back here. And if I'm winning Baxter building, then I get the Mount Vesuvius projection of power, so he cannot Galactus me. Are you going to try and Galactus right now? He could. We'll get out. I clicked it. Yeah, I clicked it. Oh well. Goes Galactus mid-way. Okay. Now you have eliminated Mount Vesuvius. So I don't know if that's really the game plan you wanted. You've also eliminated Baxter building, which was helping you out. I think this just made the game better for us. Yes, you landed the Galactus, but here we go. Pop. Pop. I gain initiative. Alright. Coin flip. Did we snap him back? How prideful. Chat, how prideful do you think coin flip is? A lot of people, when they snap and then you snap back, they feel like they have to stay in. 8 cuber. Come on, coin flip. You know, you slammed the snap button. Here we go. That's the bro fists. I love it. Hit him. Yeah. Flip it, man. 8. Let's go. There it is. He was prideful. Chat. Do not. So number 1, don't snap into Mount Vesuvius. Number 2, don't be so arrogant that you can't retreat when you know things have gone against you. If you know things have gone against you, get out of there, my friends. Alright, so now we've climbed like 100 ranks. Man. Unrevealed armor trusts. Yeah, it was probably like Shang-Chi death or armor death, something like that, right? Oh, so good. So happy that Loki just crushes the Alioth, so Alioth doesn't feel nearly as oppressive as you thought that he would, KG. Yeah, the Loki into Alioth matchup feels so bad. The Loki just running the deck on cheaper is crazy. Alright, here we go. Snowguard. Alright, all the Snowguard non-believers in chat. I got Snowguard, I got Snowhawk, and Snowbear, right? And then we did draw a 2-cost. The thing is, I'm racing for the raft. I don't really want to put Craven here, so I have a slightly better play for having played Snowguard. And then a clean curve of going into the bear here. And then my next play is going to be Nightcrawler and Hawk. Into a wave Alioth finish. I think that we have everything coming through. Yes, let's go. The value. The worst is when people snap on 5 with the Daredevil up and then the emote. Yeah. We've all seen that. I know, man. It's crazy. Alright, let's hit him with... Let's get the Silk moving about. I'll go Nightcrawler here. Yeah, this should be fine. We'll grab that freebie. What else are you playing? The Nebula? Probably a ramp. I don't like the Ultron. I can't play it early. I guess at the end it's fine. It'll lock everything in place. You double buff? You double buff, so they have enough to be able to play Galactus right now. The thing is that it would lose on Raft. But do you Hobgoblin? They could Hobgoblin, right? I kind of want to just play Craven Hawk here. I know it kicks out extra ninjas, but it moves the Silk, which is kind of important to me. It's just that Hobgoblin's going to be terrible. We'll see if they do it. They could also Hobgoblin over here, which would be funny because then... Nah, I wouldn't quite be blocked out. Nimmy. And Nimmy on left? Hold on. Why? Why are you playing? Don't understand. Why are you playing Nebula? Electro Nimrod. It's not connecting for me what they're trying to do here. But I will play Jean Grey. This is going to move Silk to the side. And then it's going to be Alioth and Ultron. We can get away with this Jean Grey because they have the Electro, right? They could destroy it now, but I think we're good. Snap up. Loki's the build. In this build would be awesome as a way to be able to sneak these Alioth Dex cards for cheap, synergize with the Snowguard. I mean, it would be in the mirror, right, where we gain the advantage, but otherwise, yeah. I wonder if they're going to play Dr. Doom here. No, this is the Destroyer. Alright, so there he cleared Electro, got his Nimrods. Okay, so there's a problem, right? Is that Alioth Ultron doesn't win? Hang on, 13, 20. Oh. Alioth Ultron doesn't win. So we have to play other places, right? Dr. Doom is not bad. You could move the Nightcrawler and get double Doombot over here. He has 8 energy, right? That's so much. 8 energy is crazy. And he's flipping first as well.
Opponent snapped.
I think we're okay. playing it like this. I'll be able to kill what you play. No, I should move you. And then I get the Ultrons to stick here. Silk flip. Oh, no. The thing is, he has to play something on mid. I feel like that's where we gain the advantage. Let's try it. Wolverine. Your own Alioth. Oh, your own Alioth. Oh. Alright, fair enough. We've gone with both Ultron and Alioth. Yeah. It was so tight. So tight. Can we call Galactus Goliath now? That sounds about right, Grizzly. I like that one. Bruno, you don't like any of the emotes? Just gotta get into their mental. Why didn't the Destroyer run out twice? It might have been they just accelerated the animation. Well, that actually is surprising. They played it mid. Why didn't it go twice, Sidekick? Chat, what happened? Rich, you're not liking this meta? Scorpion, yes, we're back live. We had to cancel the Tuesday morning stream for testing with the Alioth, but now we're up. Trying to find the rhythm around our work shifts. Rich, what don't you like about this meta? Well, is it because Galactus is back? It must be a bug. We getting more viewers? On the videos, yes. On the stream, much smaller. Right now it's 71. We're less than half of what the streams used to be. And the videos are about 1,000 views up from where they used to be. It's not the meta, it's the card warping the meta. Are you saying the Alioth or are you saying like Loki? Each new release seems to be warping the meta around itself for like that following week more than it used to. I feel like, I don't know guys, like I feel like it's a success story for the Spotlight caches that more people do get the new cards now. Also, it feels like there's a little bit of power creep and people want to get the new cards, right? I was gonna try this deck, but it seems like something to play with after you hit infinite. Nah, this can reach infinite, Bruno the Bully. What are you trying to climb with? Like, I think this is a fairly top level deck. Shuri might be a little bit more consistent, but I don't know. I've not had the best success with Shuri myself. We'll move armor out of the way. You don't like playing against Loki unless you're playing discard. Galactus is everywhere again. Yeah, those two are pretty frustrating. The Cerebro 3s is really funny against Loki, but then not so funny against the other ones. Hey Josh, how's it going? First time with the Teddy stream. Iceman X84, how's it going, man? Great to have you here. Alright, Olsen means you gotta be Loki, right? So that goes like Gray. As much as I would have liked to play the Angela first, I want to go Gray into Wave. Time to spam second enter to invite Teddy to the next big gaming tournament. That'd be great. I'd love that. Not liking the new locations, Rich? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Mount Vesuvius. I'm okay with it. I think I will be okay with it as like in the normal rotation. Coming around all the time is weird. Today was just a huge bust. Woof. Sure it can be rough? Yes, what are you playing? Playing against Galactus feels like killing this game's main goal, which is winning 2 locations out of 3. Yes. There's really good Reddit essays on how Goliath is just like not within the game's core design vision. Snowguard Quinjet. I feel like we're doing well here. Alright. I think I just win. What, chat? What do they play against this that beats me? Something that would kick Silk on mid would actually be kind of hilarious, because then my Doctor Doom would not be as good. And I want the Doctor Doom to land buff the Angela. But we already talked about with Mount Vesuvius, I think we wait. They could play Hawk here. If they play Hawk, they disable Mount Vesuvius. So I think I do snap early. Even though I just said rolling into Mount Vesuvius you don't snap early. Because they had Hawk, we were going to snap early. I feel like you must bounce between Goliath and a Loki deck. Alright, alright. I think that this deck is better than Goliath. Loki is really good. For sure. Genuine question, what is the point of Snowguard in this deck? Winterbreed, the point of Snowguard is to give us some location interaction, which I feel like is really important in the current meta. Also, it gives us a even cleaner curve. The deck, like if we look at it, we want to play as high tempo as possible through turn 4, and then we slow things down on 5 to be able to then open things up with the finisher again. So being able to curve the Snowguard on 1 into having the 2 costs, that combo with Angela, combo with Craven, Jeff, Silk, Waver, Jean Grey on 5, any of these gives us better options. The deck broke out into the meta running Chavez and Kitty Pryde, but because we're doing Wave Doom Alioth as the finish now, we're looking at different options. I don't really want to add more clutter, right? Like this feels like it could be suicidal. And I've got, you know, Doctor Doom. So this is Spider-Man. Let's do this. You like Alioth even when it gave you problems? Don't like the Loki decks?
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Alright, here we go. Stolen Collector. Back him on left. So then it's probably Gray. Get Miles over here to get buffed. I feel it's not even about the Alioth. Galactus feels like the main problem. Nothing changed since his introduction. Yeah, the Galactus is a problem without Alioth, 100%. The running Bounce, Hit Monkey has been doing okay. Not versus the Galactus, but other than that, it's solid. It is hard for Loki to be able to take advantage of Bounce. I think that's what a lot of people were able to discover recently. Alright, well, we did not find really what we wanted here. Didn't get the wave. Would have wanted to play Silk Wave. Would have been our best, I think. Best to move. Instead, I mean, they do have to play on mid, which I'll be able to win with the Alioth. So it's going to be like Silk here. That'll let her move, be free. I could go Raven. If Silk hops over there, we get the buff. I could also just play Hawk to be able to keep from going farther behind on Mer Island, giving them a more impactful Jeff. Maybe that's the move. Do I have a Galactus deck that I can share? Also, is Alioth required? For Galactus, no. You can run other things for sure. Hey. Oh, that's so funny. I am going to play the Alioth. I am not super confident in our performance here. I don't think Doctor Doom is any better. Doctor Doom would land the 5 over here, take me up to 21. He can move the Jeff. I'm sitting at only 9 on mid. I would lose mid for sure, and then if they added more than 5 on right, they would win. What's your Loki doing? +5 on Collector? Yep, that sounds bad to me. Ooh.
Victory.
I didn't have it. Okay, so Galactus. I don't have the best Galactus deck. I have like a hybrid Galactus deck. What I was playing around with was this. Loki feels very good in the Goliath decks against them. Like playing into them or playing actually inside them, Andre. So this gives you like great hybrid options. I think there's a slightly better version that I've seen where you trim off one of these 4 costs, you pick one of these to drop, and then I think you drop Electro as well. You just run Wave as the energy cheat, and then you can fit in some more low tempo plays, or like even Green Goblin. So you can either play the Galactus Alioth if you get it, or you stack one of these lanes with these high tempo 4s, lock it in with the Prop X, and then you win with the Alioth. That's the goal of that one. But it's not super refined right now. Can I explain why Alioth is played in the move deck? Yeah. So the move deck is just like really high early tempo, right? There's not bigger move combo cards to play that pay out in the later game. So we're looking for other ways to be able to get a lot of points in our final couple plays. And the Alioth is big control up against the opponent. And the Dr. Doom is really big points as well. So with this deck, we were finding that we loved playing Wave into Dr. Doom. And if we love playing Wave into Dr. Doom, turns out we also love playing Wave into Alioth. And it gets even more toxic when you got that Jean Grey. And Jean Grey has good synergy with the rest of the deck where we can set up Jean, play our other moving pieces, so we're able to disperse our power. Happy Moron Gaming with the raid. Let's go. Great to see you, my friend. Zuri? ZXuri? How's it going, man? Thank you for the follow. But we can keep playing our move cards. They move away from the Jean Grey. They're trapped. The opponent's trapped playing in. We play Wave so they can only play one card, and we make sure we destroy it. As long as we have the initiative advantage, Alioth is way better. And this deck is super good at creating the initiative advantage. So the deck lets Alioth be great, and Alioth lets us stay ahead on the early tempo that we built, rather than letting the opponent catch up. Hopefully that helps out. Played one that ran Wave and Electro, and then the Sandman. Yes, Sandman. Lambie series is running like Sandman and Iron Lad. In a pretty good list. Loki's shells is unpredictable nature. Oh yes, sometimes it's almost impossible to predict where and how many points it will split across the board. With how big the collector goes, it's crazy what that deck can do. Alright, I'm actually going to play Snowguard Wave. Why are you running Strong Guy? Crystal rank 302 in the world. Why are you running Strong Guy? What the heck? What is the goal here? You're gonna like Invisible Woman. Alright, there's a Dracula. Yeah, sure. Alright. Hit me. I don't know, man. This is crazy. What are you gonna play off the Wave? You need to start discarding something, bro. Beauty Grizzly, it's working for you? Nice. We have Alioth, Absman, Odin. It's so toxic, so toxic. It's the Blade. Reanimation. He's gonna Modoking. He's gonna Magneto. Okay. I trust you, chat. I trust you, but I have no idea what this is supposed to be accomplishing for him. And then I will play... I'm flipping first. There's like a world where Silk... I think it is Silk. Silk best to move. So Nightcrawler's coming over. Hopefully Spider-Man's coming over as well. Silk is sitting here. If he plays here, which he probably won't... The Silk has to play here to stop the Nebula. Hopefully he plays here and then Silk can kick back. I'm so baffled as to what his deck is supposed to be, and I don't know how much of an advantage I got off the Alioth. I'm not gonna app. You play this deck? Magneto. This is a late stream, Overlord Thunder? It definitely is. Not the norm, but we're trying to work our way around a new job that I have. getting into a rhythm with our shifts. Best thing is you never expected the Loki's card would represent his personality from the comics and movies so well. It is thematically great for him. Oh, what the heck? All right. That one hurts. At least it was only 2 cubes. The opponent was iffy on it as well. Maybe Dracula didn't have a great pull, so he wasn't sure what to do there. Possible Ghost Rider? He didn't... I don't think he discarded... No, what? Yeah, he hadn't discarded anything prior. But I guess, yeah, you play like Blade into Ghost Rider, right? Yep, you were on the money with the Magneto call, Rich. Now, at least we're still top 700 here. Alright, Silk. If your name is going to be in the deck's name, we gotta give you an upper here. Set his favorite, claim, swap it in. Guys, like, what are we doing second dinner? Why is this even getting published? Not for me. Some of the pixels I like, that one's not one of them. Super fun deck till Loki and Galactus ruined everything. We did. We beat the Galactus player. If we run Alioth, we do okay against Galactus. Feck, how's it going? They also sack Iceman. It's Silk. Okay, I really wanted to play that this turn, but... Oh, well, now I can with the Super Flow. Okay, we want to take care. See if we can get away with not clogging the Super Flow. Honestly... I will hold Jean for a little bit later. I'll just play Silk. Or... maybe it is Spider-Man. Okay, we'll go Spider-Man mid. He'll jump to the side. You played mid?
Spider-Man here.
A goblin? It must be a goblin, right? Luke Cage. My man woke up today and said, yeah, I play Luke Cage on Superflow. This is some real bot energy for rank 1000 in the world. Miles. Now do I play Jean? Playing Jean on 3 here. It's not bad. Best variants of the Dan hips. I do love them. My wife really loves them. Augusto, you're high on that pixel? Yeah. We're doing good, Feck. Okay, so we got the Vormir reactivated. But we are holding Alioth, which is awesome. Still getting used to the new work shift. Finding out when the good times to be able to do channel stuff. Practice pickleball with the wife, other stuff like that. Trying to fit it all together. We'll find a good rhythm. How's running club, babe? Daddy wife. Alright, she's walking away. She's got her earbuds in. Oblivious. We get no answers. You run Silk as well? You go Nebula here on the Jean Grey. That'll never buff. You've taken away your own Superflow like this. I have so many questions. What are we doing here? Play the Guard. Play the Craven. Play the Silk? This will die though. I don't really want it to die. Even though Silk could move and then buff the Craven, so I think I'll just sit. Be ready to move Jeff onto middle and play the Alioth, right? Are we looking at like Kazar? Shanna. Do they play Shanna She-Devil? Is that what it is? Do not like this. No, I don't like this board at all. We're back in the headbands there. Yep, headbands are on their way back. Because you're on Pixel Team, but usually you prefer them over the Dan Hips. Ultron player? You think it's an Ultron player? Arsam, how's it going? Order? What are you talking about, order?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Go mid, go mid. Aww. Jean Grey? That's a strange one. Repositioned the Jean Grey. That is not good. Because now when they play here, Silk moves, Silk leaves, and I lose on Vormir. It does mean they play their Silk leaves as well. Hold on. Their Silk leaves as well. We have Craven. We have to be advantaged here, right? Play the Alioth. I think it is play the Alioth. Beck, you like Doom mid? I like leaving mid with open space to receive Silk, though. If I play Doom mid, and I like moving Jeff to buff Craven and then hope that Silk moves over to buff Craven as well. I'm pretty good with that. Yeah. We'll play it like this. I play the solo card. What are you, Dr. Doom? Oh. Well, that does answer many questions. Why?
Victory.
Why and how are you at rank 1000? You're playing Agatha without any way to cut Agatha? You're just true rando. Alright. It's Agatha all along. Well. Should have known. I guess I should have. I was calling that. It seemed really sussy plays all the way through. At Luke Cage on mid. It sounds like a really bad deck. Here we go. A real challenge. We beat this guy. We should be able to get a bonus. Agatha. The fact that the Agatha all along lives in the card, I find so funny. I think I've played Finn before. I'm not sure if it's much of this season, but I'm used to playing him. Let's go Bear. Cage? Yet another cage? No, don't be Agatha. Don't be Agatha. Just don't. Wave. What do we think, chat? Wave Alioth? Wave Alioth is actually pretty cool. Let's try it. It's unfortunate if he gets 2 cards here right now. But if not, it's so good. Okay, here we go. Nerd, yes, how's it going? Just playing Snap with the fun decks now? I love it. What are you calling your fun decks? I've got the initiative, you've got no shot. I can then follow up on turn 5 with a Nightcrawler, Raven, Hawk play. My man did not care about the raft at all. Color me surprised. Really? I accept. We both get these. I get Apocalypse. Wonder what he got.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
All right. So Devil Dino getting doubled here. 34, that means you're at 17. Yeah, full hand size. Could have Loki. I mean, I think it's just going to be like Apocalypse and then dump everything over here. Or leave. It is hard to win. I also have the free 6 cost. We're adding 11 over here, adding 8 over here. If they play like a Loki, the collector goes up by 6 at least. 14. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be too hard to win. No value on our Alioth.
Escape.
No value on our Alioth. They probably have an even better free 6 cost than we did. Maybe. Maybe they do. We needed Wave, man. If we had Wave, and then we could have throttled them by playing Apocalypse, Wave, something else on turn 5, I would have felt way better. Clearly did not happen. We're relying on the Alioth Destroy because we don't have Shang right now, which is also like a mainstay for this next shell usually. Cloning that. I don't really want to clone Snowguard. I might clone Spider-Man. What else would we clone? Silk? Cloning Silk is always really good. Double guards. Yeah, the Alioth left would have gone insane. Okay. I mean, also Craven. Cloning Cravens is fun. Fun and funny. Let's just go mid, though. Made it to Infinite with your Pool 2 move deck today. Really happy about that, Grappy. Nice. Congratulations. Oh, now we shuffle? I don't want to shuffle. I like this hand. I need Cage in my deck as a starter. Everybody else seems to be running a sidekick, but it's not generating any value. Yeah, the Miles clone is probably our best shot, right? He's gonna just keep on cloning Collector. Brings me back to the beta days where that was a guaranteed win. Because Collector would gain +2 power for each card produced back in hand.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
There we go. Craven up. Pop, pop. Shuffle. Jeff, Guard, Jean. So that's a clone on the Jeff, right? I'm gonna Snowguard. That'll leave the retreat option open. Through turn 5. Jokery, how's it going, man? Thanks for the follow. No wave. I guess I don't really need to move this Jeff if my final card is just going to be Dr. Doom. Let's see, they got out of the Mirage. I think they got a cheaper. They could have gotten Silk or Jeff. Play. Yeah, sure. Double D. Oh, now Mount Vesuvius activates. Yeah, Snowguard leaves. What do we think of this, chat? It is +10 to 21. And then Alioth bakes in a dub. Could also be you. Does this bake it in better? I do have the initiative on him. He probably wants to play over here because that's going to further fuel all the collectors. If he plays here, it does move the Silk though. That's where it gets a little bit sketchy. We can't retreat, so we have to plan out just what we think is the best move. I kind of like it. I just feel like he is going to add something over. Well, the Devil Dino could also just scale, right? Got 4 cards in hand right now. Maybe he doesn't play anything here and he just hopes to scale it up a little bit farther. You're thinking he's going to Loki on left? We could clap him with that and then like move this over here. I would get him before the Loki play. Maybe this is actually best. Because Loki left is certainly the best thing for him, if he's got it. He wants to play something over here, and I catch him on initiative so they never reveal. And then if they never reveal, they never clone. 1 card left. All right. Moon Girl. Oh, no. So close. It was just a Moon Girl? That's crazy. Alright, no more listening to chat. We play with our guts. Alioth Wright was gonna get the dub.
3D.
Alioth Wright would have gotten it. The mind games, the mind games. Back down to 730. Alright, we gotta climb back up. The triple collector is very nasty for sure. Very nasty. Leading Teddy so wrong. I like this. More Loki. They didn't go with the obvious play, the mind games exactly. Okay, so I want Jeff, and then I probably want just Snowguard on right is what we'll go with. Ghost, what game is this? This is Marvel Snap. It's a collectible card game, Marvel themed, free to play. It's similar to Gwent. Probably is the most, the closest similarity you're going to be able to find for other collectible card games. Goal is to be able to get the most power in 2 out of the 3 locations. Each one of your cards is unique in the deck, and they all represent a different Marvel superhero. Got their cost and their power and then an ability. Enrique, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Does Naruto in this game? Nope. He is not a Marvel property. Ghost, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you. I have not met Ghost asking about Naruto yet, though I'll give him the honest answer. They're snapping on us. I mean, it is an annoying position. With their kitty, we don't have wave. I mean, I can go Jean, right? Maybe like Jean, move Silk, be able to play Miles. Force them to play here, but they want to play here anyway with the kitty, right? And you have Quinjet as well, Agent Coulson. We're gonna bounce out.
Escaped.
Alright, Ghost, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Oh, you know why we're losing, chat? We gotta grab all our rewards. Did not grab our rewards. Okay, okay. So we grab the easy stuff. We'll do the mystery variant at the end here. Card back. It is nice. The thing is that it's different, right? We don't have any brown or wood-styled card backs at all yet, so it's not my favorite, but just because it's so different from everything else, I do like it. Global matchmaking would be sick. Yeah, I hope so. Alright. It is always a pixel. There's always another pixel. Matchmaking went global. Matchmaking went partially global. They merged a couple of the regions together. They merged neighboring regions together, but it's not completely global. So like, I think Americas all play each other. Europe, and then I don't know where they bridge the servers of like the East Asia and where like the, because sometimes Russia is on its own server as well. I don't know. Do I think that the full global will ever happen? Yes. I think they kind of need it, honestly. Alright, here we go. We have Jean, Spidey, Wave, Alioth, Dr. Doom. Okay. So it's like Jean first. Snap. We could go Jean, Wave, Dr. Doom, and then Alioth. Sounds good to me. You got the Jeff. You're gonna be like Galactus or something, right? Something lame. Your own Wave. Nebula. Okay, well, you have to play mid and you waved for it. I do not have initiative though, so I think it's like Dr. Doom here. They could no, they can't Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin bounces back. Alright. But remember, because of Mount Vesuvius, we don't snap yet. We snap later. Yeah, it's on their to-do list, right? Still kind of confused over here, Josh. Oh, no, feck. Hate to be matched with the... Oh, yeah, with the likes of Lambie. Dude. I gave my phone to my wife, and I was like, hey, check out this deck. She'd wanted to play Ghost Spider super bad after watching Spider-Verse, and I was like, all right, this deck you can play move, and we loaded into like a Proving Grounds match just so that she could test it without like messing with rank or anything. And it's a move deck. It's terrible competitive wise. She matched against Lambie. And I was like, okay, here you go. Here's a bad deck. You're someone who doesn't play very much. You just want to play your fun character. Best opponent in the world. Enjoy. This sucks. I hate this.
Opponent snapped.
I can't retreat because of Mount Vesuvius. Ah! I lose. Is there any ouch? Not really, right? It's like Silk, Craven, then you play Jeff to be able to move the Silk to the side, buff it. Hope that they got trapped right there. They're probably gonna play like Odin, right? And they beat me. It's just over. You can't get anything going here. Nope, you really can't get anything going here. All right, well. Oh, leader. That was not what I was expecting, but honestly, kind of close. I hate the Daredevil so much. Daredevil plus the Alliance with the early initiative is an absolute pain. Oh yeah, Grabe, for sure. I should have definitely played the Alliance instead, right? I don't know, man. I think Dr. Doom was the better play within the finish on the Alliance. In most cases. I saw Cozy and Dexter getting destroyed by Lambie on YouTube about a month ago. That sounds about right. Now, you can of course trade the names Cozy and Dexter with anyone else in Snap, period, bar none. And the sentence will still make sense. Dream we can get 2v2s one day so we can have Team Teddy matches. Aw, yes, Feck. Wouldn't that be amazing? Does Jean force you to play the same location as well? Yep, she does. Jean is a two-edged sword. Let's go Jean, by the way. Alright. We do not have very good cards here. These are some cards. Is it Snowguard now? Because I kind of need to hawk. Yeah. I need to hawk on 5, I think. Let's do this. I think Daredevil, Odin were the main reasons why Alioth didn't end up with the 5 energy cost. Yeah, the 5 energy would have been way too good. Jean finally seeing that 3x the value. Yep. I see that everybody is immediately gravitating to the new emotes. I love it. Alright, let's go Silk. Guard. I flip first, so he has to play here to kick Silk again. Then we'll see how we fill the location on the next turn. We're gonna have you move, so I get to play Jeff, Miles, Bear. Is basically the series of events. And does it make? Do I want to move the Nightcrawler now or wait? I don't think it matters too much. Just hit this. They did play the Space Throne. What did they think was going to win there? What is that card? But I love this. So the Snowhawk opens this up to be back to 4 locations, or 4 spaces. See? 3 positions. Electro. You had your own hawk. Yes, their own hawk, of course. Silk play could have ruined us, actually. I think I'm dead. Nope, we got him.
Victory.
Okay. How many cards were they down to? 5? And you were going to retreat on that? Interesting. I am happy with where we were, but... Didn't want to comment last time I lost as a game. You're fine, Feck. Throw out as many comments as you want. I'm just giving you a hard time. This emoji is 3 times the value. Yeah, I knew that we had to get that one in there. I think my next project is going to be to get all of the emotes to be chat emotes. Because I feel like, I don't know, do any of the other Snap streamers have like the actual in-game emotes as Twitch emotes? I think I might get like 1 or 2 people to sub to me just because they want the emotes. If I do that, especially if I get it clean. Dara does it? Nice. Does he have all of them? I'll bet he does. Let's go Angela Nightcrawler here. I think that is an emoji is more toxic than the Thanos emoji. After you lose snapping. Oh yeah. Spidey and then the retreat button. Oh, the retreat button's a good one. Retreat button's a great one. Let's go... I mean, I kind of want to go Spidey-Man, but Silk plus Jeff is also really good. I guess I'll do this instead. We have so much flexibility to be able to move back into flooding. Alright, let's hit it. Alioth, Alioth, Alioth! Jean Grey? Why? I guess they just want any kind of tempo, right? Good dose of healthy toxicity, yep. Yeah, I've mostly seen the Dira with... he has the pump-up one, and then he has his cookies, right? Alright, we Spidey-Man. Spidey Man, see where he lands. Especially if he goes right. I mean, we could just pass them. Nebula will take them up to a 10 total. But I've got Nightcrawler and Jeff that can move as well, but then they could also move left to be able to buff the Kraven. Now let's see what happens. Uncle Flexitive, how's it going, man? Been lurking for a bit now. Just wanted to ask the opinion on Thanos Galactus before you dip out. Are you saying running them together? I think that Thanos is still in a good competitive spot. I think that Galactus is getting a little oppressive. He was always a decent card, but people started moving away from him after the change, and now they're remembering why he was so good. Alright. I think Alioth just wins, right? Like, actually, though? Hold that thought, Uncle Laxative. If I go Nightcrawler Jeff, and you play big card here, I would be at 5, 6, 7, 8. They go to 10. I would need Silk moving to the side. Alternative is they just stay. And then when they play big card here, Silk does move away though. But isn't it always big card on left? I think it's always big card on left. Kim Pool, how's it going, man? Pump is the best emote ever made. It's one of them. It's very good. The animation is so clean. Yes, together. The snap. So running them together, I think works. I think, like, especially if you're running Destroy Thanos, the Galactus is like a sneaky Galactus option because you're already running so many other energy cheats. Just gives you another out. I kind of like it. Now, you have to change how you play Thanos a little bit because you need to consolidate your stones and leave yourself an opening, but because you could either cheat the goblins or hit them with the big Galactus play, I think is okay. I know that I said on my video that people should hold off on Alioth. Has my opinion changed? I think... Oh man. I think I am warming up to the Alioth. Like, I think for the people who are close to series complete, have the resources, you open caches for Alioth. Snowguard is really good right now if you don't have Snowguard. Open these caches to get Alioth or Snowguard. Hopefully both. And then get, you could pass on Renslayer, you could wait on Renslayer. I'm going to get Renslayer with tokens, and you're definitely getting Mobius with tokens. So I think that's our path. McDougal, thank you for the follow. Open 3 caches, missed the Alioth, thinking of spending the 6k on him safe. How close are you to another cache? Because you have a couple days, you know? I might wait and see if you can get one more cache, right? Rather than spend the 6k. Thanos Galactus totally viable? Yeah, I think so. Weird World 2? What is happening, man? The Venom, though. Venom kind of makes sense, right? Like, I Venom here, and then I play Jean Grey away. Or do I just play Jean Grey away now? Right? Force them to play here rather than Nexus when I get Jeff, Miles, stuff like this. Problem is I kind of want to bake the Silk in. Let's do this first. Oh, okay.
Victory.
Alioth is a win secure card if you're already ahead. Yes. Alioth is fitting the role that like old Leader and old Arrow was doing. You'd play high tempo and then you bake it in. But you should have time to be able to get that last cache, so I would hold off on the tokens if you can swing it. You got Snowguard on your first, and now you don't know if you should try for the Alioth or not. That one is the tough spot to be in. Because you're like, am I going to go deep on the Alioth? Or am I just happy with the Snowguard, right? Can't do 40 levels in 5 days. You might be surprised, Safe. Are you at 0 credits right now? Because it's like over the course of a week, you normally gain 1 cash. Wave Alioth abs, man. Odin's just so toxic when you pull it off. I think that alone makes it worth it. It is very toxic. We'll just play high tempo here. Got Thor though. Which one of the upcoming cards will be the most interesting? It's definitely Mobius, or are you saying farther in the future? Farther in the future, the most interesting is going to be Elsa Bloodstone. Elsa Bloodstone's going to go insane. If you get lucky, the credits you can get will go up to the 40 levels. Yeah, I think so. Nyx, why are you emoting? Are you Agatha? Playing Agatha? Normally the people who do this, like, they're not joking. They are playing Agatha. Agatha players are very honest. What I found. There's like no chance that we draw Mjolnir because we got District X, which makes the deck larger, and Subterranea added 5, so we're looking at 12 cards. I'm only going to draw, what, another 3? One in Snowguard. Got Alioth. First cash at 610, hoping to try and grind for 1 more. Yeah, I hope you're able to get it. Really good against those kitty decks who love to lose prio, but don't like that the Alioth promotes more lockdown style decks. I think it's just always going to be a style that has a place in the game. I might Drax here. Or could Rock. I could Jeff, and then I could like, yeah, well if I'm playing Jeff, then I don't play anything else. Right. We pass 2 energy for She-Hulk to be a, what's that? A 4 cost next turn. Not great. I could full pass so that she's a 2 and plays with Wave next turn. But then I don't have another big finisher to be able to roll into. I would just be hoping that they don't either. Alright, we'll play on curve. Drax. Alright, this guy's just annoying. Gonna go all in on the Annihilus Ghost. You like the junk style, the Clog decks? Clog decks are spicy. Alright, Go Gadget Rescue. I don't know what we're gonna top deck, we'll see. I'm wondering if I need to play the Rock now, but I'll just wait. I think Alioth is viable in Pool 2 lockdown list. Do you get Prophet? What is Prof X? Is Professor X Pool 2? If he is, then yes. 100% yes. Professor X. I know you have Storm there. D-Series 1? Oh, yeah. Alioth is viable. Oh, but it's not Daredevil, right? You don't get the Daredevil, and you don't get energy cheats. I think it still works. What do you play? Warpath? I think you play Warpath. Cards. Cards. Pool 1 and 2. Trying to remember what this deck looks like. You were gonna play this? But why? Do I pass it? Yeah? Is this the villain arc? Plus 8 to it is the villain arc. You poor fool. They can move there, Jeff, but that takes them to 12. They would tie me. If they move there, Jeff, we tie. And then I think I need to play like Wave here for margin of victory purposes. Oh man. Let's get some. I could also play... Does this make any sense? You debuff, but then you reposition where the wave is going. I don't think it matters. But maybe there's a fringe case where it does. The fringe case is like they don't move Jeff and they try to win both of these lanes and then lose mid. Dad, I don't think he's going to see this coming. To 8? He was waiting. His cursor was hovering over that snap back. That's a good reaction time. We're not playing a boomer here. He was ready. Hit me. Go ahead. Moving Jeff. Yep. Moves Jeff. Plays what? And don't say some kind of stupid claw. BM.
Victory.
There it is. I don't know. But they were like, I don't know. I think they did because they moved Jeff. Why not just send Silk on right? Because then I don't debuff their Nebula. I wanted to debuff their Nebula. All right, we're talking about Pool 2 Lockdown deck. Pool 2 Lockdown. Search me. Collection level, none, not available. So the base, and then we take away the 3s, the 4s, the 5s. Do I have to take away anything else? No sorts availables, yeah. All right, so... Can I sort by energy, please? As any sane person does. There we go. You get to run Storm. What's our forecast looking like? I think the forecasts are weaker. You're running Jessica Jones, and you're running... No Warpath? Oh, no. Okay, I see. No, yeah, there's Warpath. Okay, so you run Warpath, and you run JJ. And you run Prof X. And you run... Storm. And then you probably run, like, Claw? Alioth? Yeah, Claw, Alioth. Makes sense to me. Maybe the Gamora as well is just a good card. And then you go like high early tempo. You want Angela. You want Lizard. Scarlet Witch could play. Scorpion is great. On the one cost you can do like Hawkeye, Iceman. That's probably my deck. Oh, Ant-Man's good. Yep. Viable deck. I think we built it. We cooked it. We're clawing back up. Animal's Life, how's it going? Bisley, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Edward, how's it going, man? How's your evening going? So Shuri's Lab is like really good for us, right? We go Craven. We get to play the Spider-Man, the Silk, Jean Grey, Alioth. I'm already happy. I'll just curve out with the cards in hand, man. No Sunspot or Nightcrawler. If you have space, run them.
Victory.
If you have some open spaces, go like Sunspot, Medusa. Medusa. Honestly, the Sunspot is like iffy for me on that deck. I feel like running Hawkeye, Ant-Man could be better for you. Hawkeye, Ant-Man, the Nightcrawler could be good. The Nightcrawler 100%. And then yeah, look at Medusa, Shang-Chi as filler. Hit 95 with the Loki, Animals for Life, let's go. Incoming kitty to the Shuri's Lab. Yeah, I guess I just didn't feel it. They weren't feeling that one. Just woke up from the nap, seeing Teddy streaming makes you happy. There we go. I was thinking about taking a nap today, but tomorrow's my off day, so I get to sleep in. John Otanis, thank you for the follow. Thank you, mate. Very much appreciated. Let's go. Why did I play Craven here? I want to play cards here, not move cards here. They have the Nebula. What a fool I am. I mean, I guess I'll just kind of ignore it. Ignore the Craven. Man, we should have. Ho 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 ho. Well, now we have two options. So I could wave to be able to get both Doctor Doom and the Alioth. We did this before and I got burned so hard. Alright, play the wave and then play the... No, Nightcrawler is going to be better for us. Nightcrawler here, stopping the Nebula. I mean, if I move here, then I buff the Craven, which is the same as stopping the Nebula buffs, but we'll do this. Alioth Galactus has you locked at 95, Brent. It is, it's like beating your head against the wall to climb against it, man. There we go, Kempo adding the likes in, let's go. Here we are. Alright, if they snap, I leave. And that's just it, because it's probably going to be Alioth, right? No? Okay. Profex? Sure. Fascinating. This is so interesting, guys, because I can play Jeff, right? We could play the Jeff, and then that would pass them. It would stop the Nebula from scaling. It hopefully catches them out by surprise. They could move the Jeff to be able to stop me, though. And then my alternate is doing this. Kicking Silk away. Next option is we just play Alioth, right? And then we win on margin of victory. But here they can move Jeff. If instead they choose to move Jeff all the way to the right, then I still win on margin of victory. So if the call is he moves Jeff, then the Alioth here, I think, wins. If the call is that he's baited and he doesn't move the Jeff, then this wins. Given that the other guy we played still threw Jeff on Prop X, like they go all in on winning this lane, if at all possible, we go Alioth. I'm not gonna snap though. Move it. Nah, good. At least this one was only for